I do believe that we have.
We're going right into Brazil
and Great Britain. Yeah, we have 2 matches going on right now.
Well, all right, so we'll be hopping right into this one.
And it's funny, Dolan, I'm actually supposed to be casting the other stream, and Conrad's supposed to be casting this one, but since the last one went the distance, I'm here with you.
Yeah, we're going to have some musical chairs played in the caster's booth here. But it's the opening pick of the match from the UK. They picked Hidden 3, and they're actually, it's very close. They're going to be taking this one back at the end here.
Hold on.
And wait a minute.
That got really close at the end.
Almost gave it back.
If A Cooler didn't drop there, that would have flipped to Brazil.
Yeah, indeed.
If A Cooler or Overdose did not drop there, that would have flipped over to Brazil last second.
The United Kingdom able to close out their opening pick, albeit in dramatic fashion.
So who knows? Maybe this is another back and forth match as well.
We'll find out. Brazil with the pick next.
See, Overdose, pre-dominant A Cooler for Brazil. Withered Lotus, Mad H, and I did not get to see that last slot for the UK. UK having some substitutions going on right now.
I believe it was Zogoth in there for the UK.
And Withered asking if Matt can be invited back to the tournament server. Matt H might have been having some issues going on with his client, had to close out and reopen. For bans, we see Nomad 3 and DT3 being banned, UK banning that double time, and Brazil banning that Nomad pick. And speaking of Nomad, we're going into Nomad 1.
Interesting pick out of Brazil here. I mean, they are the slightly lower seeded team, but it appears they want to challenge the United Kingdom to a consistency test here.
And it appears that our referee might be having some issues with the tournament client themselves.
Well, that's par for the course.
True. Can never have a World Cup without some client issues here or there. It's might as well be tradition at this point.
It is. Interesting to see the United Kingdom ban double time because then they have Matt H.
And for those of you who are not watching the Peru versus Belgium match, Belgium won their first point. Hard Rock won. Absolute Castaway by 132,000 points. So the score is 1-0 right now.
And that match going on right now on the B stream. Live_2. You want to catch that action. So the lengthy Nomad pick, the Greeper map. Spanohana, Lucia, and Ex-Nando checking in for Brazil. No substitutions for the United Kingdom.
We had some issues with our referee K having some issues with their client. We see Nick stepping in. And there he is. K is back. Hopefully has everything fixed. There appear to be some issues with K being able to select picks. Hopefully everything's going good and we don't have to waste any more time on this exciting match.
Looks like they've gotten things sorted.
That's all we can hope for, Dolan, as Nomad 1 is underway. A-Cooler dropping a little bit there in the beginning. Ooh, dropping a lot in the beginning. A-Cooler Is everything okay?
And not a good launch. Oh, man.
No.
Things are not going well
Hey,
for Brazil.
That is the exact opposite of what you want to see. Don't know if he just stood still due to lag spike or stood still just due to quick frustration knowing that it is a longer pick so he can get back into it, but
We don't know.
But Zogoth ends up dropping a couple times there, so it is going to even things up a little bit for
Well, that
Brazil.
will.
But
Zogoth really running into some issues here. As the cooler starts building that combo back up.
both third player slots have issues. Is that slot cursed?
Must be.
It's gotta be the only explanation. Ghosts and curses. Nothing else makes sense. Nando dropping A cooler, dropping right before the chorus.
Yeah, the United Kingdom now really going to put some advantage in the bank. As that lead grows to over 40, now 50K.
Konohana, Withered Lotus, and Mad H all holding on to a full combo right now.
About a 2-miss game here for Brazil. They look to get back into this one. They're going to need a little bit of help. Still have about 2 minutes of the map remaining, so plenty of time.
About a 600,000 point lead in favor of the United Kingdom right now.
About 60K, I think. Oh, that's a double miss out of the United Kingdom here. That will give Brazil a chance, as they have combos full now. Only Zogoth able to really fight off the Brazilians.
Withered Lotus drops again.
Brazil are going to take the lead.
Ooh, an
Oh, not
eight-cooler
just
drop.
yet.
Withered Lotus drops though.
And that's a trade, and score's going to be pretty much level going into this final
So
quarter
got
of the map now.
though. And you thought it was the British are coming, the Brazilians are coming, but Nando drops right before that spinner.
Ooh, 5K the difference, and they all get a chance to see real quick. They know it's a very close one. And it's actually going back towards the center. So it's a slight combo advantage for the UK. They will pull it back if these
There it
combos
is.
hold.
It's starting to flip.
Brazil are the ones that need help. Don't blink, chat.
A single miss separates them. We're closing into the final seconds of the map.
It's not even 10K that separates
Zogoth
them.
is that single miss.
There's the help Brazil needed. Will there be a trade? If there is, it's going to have to come soon for the UK. It's a disaster for them.
No one getting caught by that small jump into the triplet, and
Brazil will hold.
yeah, Brazil holds.
Forget just how long this ending is. So they are going to hold on throughout the ending, get the job done. It's only 16K the margin there.
Konohana pulling off that full combo. Mad H just slightly behind with a 1 miss. Nando and Withered Lotus pretty close to each other, about 4K separating them, and about 3K separating A Cooler and Zogoth. Definitely was a close one.
That was quite close for an Omon 1 on quite the lengthy pick.
Oh yeah. And how does UK respond? They went hidden. Do they go back into hidden?
Well, they definitely have the hidden players. Could also go into Mix Mod 1 for that mapper buff.
That is true. JBH, mapper buff, mapper, friendly man and fellow commentator. He is from the UK, so UK definitely has the mental advantage for that mapper buff.
Belgium now leading 2-0 over Peru, winning the Mixed Mod 1 pick by about 50-60K. Again, that match going on the B stream. Yeah, we'll see where the United Kingdom go with this. It's going to be hidden. Yep, makes sense.
And also, Dolan, might I add, it is awesome that we have 2 streams going on now. In the past, we've only had the 1 stream and had to keep filling in people with how matches are going. But now viewers can go and open both streams at once.
We have the power and the technology.
We can rebuild them stronger, faster.
Indeed. Wither Lotus and Statscoon coming in for the United Kingdom.
For Dominator, jumping into that top slot. A Cooler staying in. Statscoon coming in for the United Kingdom. Mad H and Withered Lotus opting to stay in. And it's just that last slot we are waiting for on the side of Brazil to be filled out.
I believe it's going to be Konohana, but I could be mistaken. Overdose.
The Overdose. Okay.
That also makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, Overdose was in there and did pretty well from what we could see on the last hidden pick.
This should be interesting. Both teams definitely known for their hidden players. The United Kingdom who decides to lead with the hidden.
As a fellow hidden enjoyer, I'm not complaining.
Me either. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing how this matchup goes. Brazil versus UK on a hidden pick. I think it's definitely as close to a 50-50 as you could get. Oh, we might be getting a little abort. Yep.
Yep, we got the abort.
We lost one. The cooler's down.
Quick, throw out the lifeboats, throw out the search party. Find
Somebody
him.
spilled the cooler.
Even his teammate Predominator is confused.
This is not cool.
Ooh, and we're gonna see Panic coming in and explaining A Cooler crashed. So is A Cooler gonna continue playing, or is Panic gonna fill in? Panic asking for the invite for A Cooler.
Well, and also you have to worry. You have to think: do we see a timeout called here from Brazil potentially?
Okay, A Cooler is switched to the server, making sure he gets back into the lobby. Man, Dolan, we had a DC last match, we have a DC this match. And coincidentally, it's both times that we're casting together. So, do we have the power?
Is there a conspiracy here?
Don't leak the script.
We have a script. The cooler is alive and well, back in the lobby, so should be getting this round 3 pick underway any second.
The lifeboats came back. They found him safe and sound, all snugged in a life jacket, and got him back into the server.
Belgium now up 3-0 on Peru. This this time off of the double time 3 pick. Now back to hidden here.
Fingers crossed. No DCs. And UK is gonna steal the spinner advantage at the last second.
And that might be by like 1 banana.
About 1 or 2 as we see the score keep flipping
Oh.
over. But now it's going to stay flipped over. Matt H and Statskoon dropping early. Really early on some
Tactical early
uncharacteristic
miss.
misses. Tactical, huh?
Yeah, it's the tactical early miss drop.
What makes it tactical?
You know, you get the nerves out of the way.
Oh, true.
Take the pressure off of FCing off of you. Come in with a 1-miss. But Brazil on an even better strat and just said, what if we 3-way the whole thing?
Typically, 3-way full comboing a map does guarantee a win. Not always, but typically does. Matt H dropping again.
So the UK having some early struggles here. Overdose is going to trade one of those misses.
Statskoon is going to drop as well, though. And it's just for Dominator, A-Cooler, and Withered Lotus with a full combo. All 3 holding on to a double S right now.
Yeah, 50k advantage.
Statskoon trading, Matt H.
And Matt. Statskoon and Matt H really struggling as well as Overdose. That is advantage Brazil. A cooler does finally go down, but
Stats dropping as well, trading that miss.
it's just Withered Lotus against Predominator.
A-Cooler dropping. Overdose dropping, so that's gonna start leaning over to UK.
And the dam is broken. All the pressure was put on Predominator, and now that combo is gone. Here comes the United Kingdom.
Statskoon and A-Cooler trading misses there. Statskoon dropping, Overdose dropping, Matt H dropping, so
it's Withered Lotus doing the damage.
Yeah, but
Single-handedly pulling it back.
That score is still kinda growing, kinda shrinking on the side of Brazil. It's shrinking a little bit more than it is growing, but Brazil definitely not in the worst position to be in right now.
Yeah, but if all these combos hold, Withered Lotus is gonna slowly pull that gap. It is slowly but surely the cooler going down.
That is huge. Matt H trades it though. That is also huge. So the score is gonna slow down a little bit.
But it will still be a slight combo advantage for the United Kingdom. A cooler going down again.
And that was the drop that UK needed.
Into the final sections. It's going to get close once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Matt H drop.
That is a trade on the earlier miss.
It's just back and forth, back and forth. You take the lead. No, you take the lead. No, you take it.
A single miss is going to alter it. Overdose does go down a cooler as well.
Matt H trade one for Dominator drop. And at the end, Wither drop. Statskoon is the only one holding.
It was a miss for everyone but Statskoon, and now he goes. It's all going to come down to this last section of the map. Who's going to be able to build combo right now in this final section?
Everyone's dropping but Predominator, Withered, and Stats. And UK are stealing it.
They pull victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it 2-1.
Withered Lotus only with that one miss. Their back has to be killing 13,026 combo.
What a score out of Withered Lotus.
Predominator not too far behind with a 2 miss himself. About 23k, a little less than 23k, separating the 2 in score.
Well, now it's going to be Brazil. And must respond.
And how do they respond? Did they go no mod 2? Do they decide to dip into hard rock or DT? Possibly mixed mod?
Okay, gonna be no mod 2 here. The technical pick. Bit shorter, but still in the intermediate end of length.
See overdose and stats dropping out. Konohana coming in for the side of Brazil. Waiting for that third player to come in for the United Kingdom. Is it going to be Sogoth? It is. And Sogoth comes in, rounding out that final slot. So for Dominator, Konohana, Lucia, and A-Cooler for Brazil, Mad H, Withered Lotus, and Sogoth for the United Kingdom. So far, it's been a pretty close match. A lot of points going back and forth. This one looks like it has the potential to go the distance as well, Dolan.
So far, they're showing signs.
Just get 2 tie breaks back to back. Be wild.
We'll have to wait and find out.
An update, Peru versus Belgium. Peru lost their Nomad 1 pick by 107,000. Belgium in the lead 4-0 on that one. It is Belgium's pick. For those of you who don't have that second stream open, if you're curious about watching that second stream as well, we have 2 matches going on at the same time with Osu Live 2. You can watch both matches happening at the same time.
There's a start command coming in now for round number 4. Ex-Nando, Konohana, Lucia, and A-Cooler for Brazil against Mad H, Withered Lotus, and Zogoth.
This intro sounds like me when I'm trying to talk into a fan.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
Don't know if Nando actually missed there or if it was Client. Looks like he actually missed.
Yeah, that one looks to be an actual miss. But shouldn't be the deciding factor in this one.
Definitely not. But Konohana dropping, and that's gonna be a bit more of a factor.
Yeah, the United Kingdom with a clean launch here. Zogoth now finding the first miss for them.
Zogoth dropping again. Konohana did trade one of those drops. A-Cooler.
Team miss.
Team miss on the side of Brazil.
That is going to hurt massively. Combos are full for both Withered Lotus and Mad H.
Zogoth dropping. A-Cooler dropping. Third of the map through.
It's all UK here. Over 100k already. Just now eclipsing that halfway mark. No one gets caught up by that quick slider across the screen there. Into the second half we go.
A-Cooler started getting a combo but loses it.
Brazil unraveling a little bit here. It's the United Kingdom by 150k into the final quarter.
Both these teams have been having really close maps, but the United Kingdom looking like they might run away with this one. Zogoth drops.
They definitely have a nice cushion coming into these final sections.
In a double miss on the side of Brazil, Ex-Nando, A-Cooler dropping, and
that'll do it.
That'll do it.
UK with a break point here. We'll go up 3-1.
And that was the largest score lead that we've had so far this match, Dolan.
Indeed, it's going to be Withered Lotus and Matt H delivering a two-way FC. The Nomad 2 pick backfiring big time for Brazil.
A Cooler being the only one on Brazil, not getting above 900. Same with Sogat with the UK. Both of them struggling a little bit compared to the other players, but like you said, that Nomad 2 pick backfired.
And they'll roll right into Hard Rock 3.
No rest. UK knows exactly what they want to pick.
That will force Cooler out of the lobby.
This song should be illegal, Dolan. It's too catchy.
Well, that's why it's in the Catch the Beat World Cup.
Oh, true. True.
Predominator will be checking in for Brazil on this Hard Rock pick. No surprise there.
Matt H, Withered Lotus, Sogoth staying in, X Nando, and Konohana staying in as well. Looks like everyone's readied up and we're about to get the start command in the chat here in a few seconds.
And the United Kingdom looking to really force the issue here.
Update on the Peru-Belgium match. Belgium winning their Hard Rock 2 picks by 48,000. They are up 5-0. It is match point. Peru's map to pick.
And Withered Lotus been playing really good the past several maps. To see if he can keep that streak going.
Sogoth leaking in the UK strats. The only reason why they pick maps is because the songs are bangers.
Solid strat.
I mean, it really is. If you think the map is banger, surely you're going to play it a lot, practice and get good at it, right?
Right. And here we go.
Looks like the song even agreed with you.
Sometimes the song just agrees. Withered Lotus decides to load the last map instead, though. Try that one more time and get into it. Predominator taking Hidden.
So does that mean that Withered Lotus attempted to time travel on us?
Huh.
First proof of humanity discovering time travel, question mark?
Score was so nice from the previous map, wanted to do it twice.
I don't blame the man. And so far he's looking like he's gonna have a good score on this map as well.
Ooh, double miss coming out from Brazil there.
Matt H trading
one.
But Predominator dropping Sogoth, Matt H trading. It is now Konohana and Withered, the only two combos.
Yep, X Nando's drop is going to further the advantage for the United Kingdom.
Sogoth drops.
Trades coming in as we approach that halfway mark.
Again.
And Sogoth struggling.
X Nando drops.
In the middle.
X Nando, Matt H. Withered Lotus finally drops. Konohana drops.
Predominator drops.
Everyone who just had a combo dropped.
Yeah, and now it's Sogoth doing the carrying here with the highest combo. Everyone just fell apart. That score bar has been firmly in the center for most of the map. But now the United Kingdom taking control of things. After the collapse, compliments of Zogoth.
Mad H dropping, Sogoth dropping, Konohana Predominator dropping, Wither Lotus swapping out Sogoth with that higher combo.
Yep, and picking up when his teammates are falling down. Brazil really struggling here in the latter half of the map. And it's Wither Lotus and Zogoth putting in a collective team effort here.
Looking like X-Nando, especially on this end, is not having a fun time with this map at all. Seeing him almost dropping into A rank there.
Now there's going to be a point for the United Kingdom. 4-1 they lead.
It was close within the first half, but that second half, the United Kingdom just ran away with it.
And never looked back. Wither Lotus coming in with the top score, 946k. A 2 miss. Has really been having himself a match.
That's for sure. United Kingdom now up 4-1. At first, within the first 3 maps, it looked like it was going to be a back and forth, but these last 2 picks, United Kingdom just started running away with them.
Yeah, once everyone fell apart, it was just Zogoth who stood tall with about 150 to 200 combo, and the UK never looked back. Brazil now, they have the pool, they have the pick. Where will they go with it?
Update for Peru versus Belgium. Peru lost Hidden 3 by 70,000, and Belgium is walking away with the win, 6-0.
And that sets up Belgium versus the Netherlands in losers bracket next week. That'll be quite the match.
That's definitely going to be a match.
That's a big rivalry.
You don't want to miss that. But for now, we got Brazil versus UK in front of us.
Indeed.
I do not blame Brazil at all for wanting to think about this pick. They're going double time 2, milk. They're wanting to drink the milk.
Calcium.
UK might have broken their bones with the last 2 picks, but Brazil is wanting to heal them with that calcium.
Time to find out who's lactose intolerant.
X-Nando, Konohana, and Predominator staying in for Brazil. Mad H with the Lotus, Sogoth staying in for the UK. No substitutions yet.
Our last match of the weekend here. Australia awaits the winner of this one.
Australia versus UK would be a banger matchup.
Would be quite the matchup indeed.
Waiting for all players to get ready. Possibly thinking about doing some substitutions, but nothing indicating that so far. And that timer is about to be up here within a couple seconds.
It looks like we're not going to get any substitutions here. On to double time. Brazil definitely looking for something to stop this momentum.
There is a substitution. Last second one, X-Nando dropping out.
Brazil perhaps going to be calling up the bench. It'll be Overdose checking in for X-Nando.
See our referee giving us a little bit of gripe there, poking fun at us. Since Nick is in the lobby, he is fully aware of what the teams are doing and knew full well that they were going to have a substitution. Not even informing us, Doland.
Man.
Wow. See, Sogoth with an early drop there. Overdose with another early drop. Wither Lotus dropping early as well.
So early advantage for Brazil. We also want to remind you, as Overdose finds that trade, that we have a map pool showcase for the next round scheduled for 2030 UTC, assuming this match does not go the distance. Which, hey, it might. We've seen crazier things happen, but Overdose struggling. UK back in the lead. Konohana. Oh, wait, here come the misses from the United Kingdom. Wither Lotus and Zogoth. Double miss, gonna trade. Predominator versus Matt H now.
Konohana did drop a second time, though, so that is going to give UK some cushioning, a slight advantage there. If very little at all, but that advantage is gone. Matt H drops.
And that score gap is about to be erased very quickly here.
Matt H drops again. Goodbye, score gap.
And Brazil in the lead as Wither Lotus goes down.
Hello, score gap. Brazil now gapping the United Kingdom. But Overdose drops.
That's gonna be breaks.
But Wither Lotus trades. So those breaks, they're kind of being pressed, kind of not really. Zogoth drops. Matt H drops. Overdose drops.
This is looking really good for Brazil here. It's only Konohana. Now it's no one. Nobody has combo. Wither Lotus now, the next biggest combo. Less than a quarter of the map left. The UK actually have the combo advantage, so this comes up to Konohana. Here comes the UK.
Matt H drops. Is there enough time?
I don't think Matt H was the biggest combo, but now they're going to need another miss from Brazil. Brazil are going to close this out. They got to hold to the end, though.
They're going to hold till the end. Brazil's going to take the point 4-2.
And indeed, they will. They survive by about 40,000 points.
Predominator coming in without one miss, almost 970k. Only one above 900 combo in the lobby. Zogoth got close, being off by about 3,200 there. And man, that would have been heartbreaking, seeing another map just flip towards the end.
And definitely looked like it had the chance to. But Brazil able to get another point on the board. The United Kingdom up next to pick. You have to wonder if they go back to Hidden. You've got Hidden too.
That Ken map is indeed open.
It's got to be Hidden 2 or Mixed Mod 1.
To be honest, I could see UK going back into Hard Rock.
Yeah, it did go well for them last time. Of course, it was kind of back and forth. It's going to be Mixed Mod 2. Wow. It's going to be Monster Siren. Haven't seen a whole lot of this one this weekend. A short one, just over 2 minutes in length.
These Stats Kun and X Nando coming in.
Yeah, Stats Kun definitely going to be taking up the hidden role for this for the United Kingdom. That low AR hidden AR 8.3. See where the mods line up exactly. A couple different players could realistically be playing different roles.
Let's be honest, Dolan, they're gonna not line up for us again, probably.
Oh, well, we know that. I think the only thing we can count on is the fact that Statskun's gonna be playing Hidden. I think that's about it.
Yeah, Predominator able to go wherever. X Nando, also one of those players who's able to go wherever. With Lotus and Matt H, both able to either go Hard Rock or No Mod. All depends on who's feeling more confident in it. And it appears that X Nando tried to defect over to the UK, but got called out by Withered Lotus, had to go back over to that red team. But here we are. 7th pick of the match, Mixed Mod 2 Monster Siren.
Okay, so it's going to be Withered Lotus and Konohana Lucia on the Hard Rocks. Matt H and Xnando on the Nomads, Predominator and Statskin on Hidden. And they all lined up for us, Jay. Look at that.
Yeah, they actually lined up.
How about that?
I'm no longer reading 2 halves of a book at the same time.
It makes sense. Hey, can we take a picture of this? Hey, referees. This is how you do it.
Matt H dropping early there. Statskin dropping early, so that's going to be early advantage for Sil as Konohana trades one of those.
Xnando following it up.
And that advantage is going to be swung over to United Kingdom.
Yep, only one FC remaining apiece, and well, there goes the United Kingdoms. Withered Lotus is down. It's only Predominator for Brazil with the FCs. Konohana now trading that miss.
Matt H trading it though.
And we've got another back and forth affair on our hands here.
Predominator, seeing he's the only one with the full combo in the lobby, has to be ecstatic about that. Has to be feeling hype.
Has to be wondering what the heck happened.
That too. Konohana dropping.
Still an advantage for Brazil despite that miss out of Konohana. Withered Lotus will trade it.
Withered Lotus, Konohana trading again.
It's Xnando and Predominator that have settled in quite nicely here. They've built up a little bit of an advantage here for Brazil. About 50k roughly. There goes Xnando. And it's Matt H recovering quite nicely here for the United Kingdom. That score gap coming towards the center off the mix from Xnando. Another one.
Statskin dropped. Konohana dropped.
So now the UK will be able to pull this.
Withered Lotus drops though. That's huge. Withered Lotus drops again. Konohana drops. Predominator is still holding.
It's all on Predominator for Brazil, who has absolutely carried them.
Withered Lotus trades.
The trades once again.
They're trading.
Trading again. It's going to be Predominator holding on for Brazil. He drops at the end, but the damage is done by 8,000, no 12. Brazil, massive break point.
And just like that, Brazil being down 4-1 is now only down 4-3. They can come back and tie it with this next pick, and it is their pick. That was indeed a break point.
What's with these matches? Nobody wants the lead. They want to throw it back to the other team.
Hot potato,
right
my
at the
guy.
end of the match.
Hot potato.
It makes for quite the viewing experience. It's 4-3. Brazil with a chance to even the score. And they might, I don't know, you might entertain the idea of taking a timeout here because you cannot have a break point.
Tiebreaker hype slowly becoming more and more of reality. Getting that back-to-back tiebreaker would be amazing.
It's still in play.
And Dolan, how often in CWC have we gone back-to-back streams with a tiebreaker?
I think it's only happened once previously that I can remember. Back in 2018, maybe?
Long time ago.
It'd be crazy. What's crazy is we haven't even had a whole tiebreaker this whole tournament, and then we get one and potentially two back-to-back.
That'd be insane. Not having a tiebreaker the entire tournament, then boom, two back-to-back.
Boom, out of nowhere. It's going to be No Mod 4. Brazil are going for the convert. Say less.
And this does not surprise me one bit, especially who it's coming from, Predominator, the one choosing that convert.
Yeah, Brazil definitely are some capable convert gamers. It's going to be Matt H with the Lotus and Zogoth checking in for the United Kingdom.
You can't sleep on the United Kingdom, though. This is round of 16 pool. These converts aren't as crazy as we're gonna see later on in the tournament.
This is an absolute must-win point here for Brazil.
UK takes this break point, they're going to be up match point.
Not the ideal scenario to be in. Cooler checking in for Brazil. Looks like we're going to be getting started here momentarily.
The good lucks are in the chat. Waiting for that start command.
Really interesting convert map we have here. We certainly saw the previous two teams struggle quite a bit on it as we finally get that start command. So a Cooler, Konohana, and Predominador for the Brazilians. Mad H and Wither Lotus, they've been doing a bulk of the gaming for the United Kingdom this match. They'll be joined by Zogoth. Nice little intro there.
Map starting to pick up. So far, no players getting caught up.
Everybody catching the free combo quite nicely. As you said, now things are really starting to pick up at a Cooler. Mad H and Wither Lotus all going down. Advantage Brazil here.
With the Lotus dropping again, that advantage is growing. Mad H, A-Cooler trading misses there. Predominator drop.
Yeah, he's down, and now it's only Konohana versus Zogoth on the FCs.
A-Cooler's dropping. A-Cooler's dropping again, and not having a fun time with this convert, but Withered Lotus is going to trade one of those.
Advantage United Kingdom just ever so slightly. The combo advantage, it's with Brazil, and they will pull over the score margin into the second half of the map. Once again, we've got another close one on our hands between these two teams.
Mad H. With the Lotus, A-Cooler, Konohana all dropping, so is Predominator for Zogoth. Zogoth with the higher combo, though.
That is going to be advantage United Kingdom. Zogoth doing the work.
A-Cooler dropping, so that is going to be even more of an advantage, and Brazil needs to hold on.
They're going to need a miss to come out from Zogoth, who is absolutely destroying them right now into the final quarter. Zogoth will finally give it up. But it's about 20k. Yeah, it's still only 20k.
Still has to hold, and and that is the drop you did not want to see, though. Predominator dropping, and UK is going to make this match point.
Yep, they just got to hold to the end here, not fall apart, and they've got this one in the bag. A break point for break point here. And that'll be 5-3. United Kingdom leading. And they have the pick next.
A-Cooler not having a fun time with that convert at all, coming in with 25 miss. And unfortunately for Brazil, in this case, it was that third player that made the difference.
Yeah, really. Zogoth, the top scorer here, really putting in some work. 956,000 points on a 2-miss. Absolutely put in the work there. And now the United Kingdom with a chance to seal the deal and put this away into the last round of picks. They'll only get one more pick, one shot at it.
We'll see if Lotus calling for that timeout.
Yep. And a very smart decision from the United Kingdom team. They realize this is their last pick. It's a big one. So timeout called by the United Kingdom. They've got multiple different options. And I think there's 2 maps they're realistically debating between. I mean, they could go Hard Rock. I think it's unlikely. But I think it's coming down to that Hidden 2 and Mixed Mod 1 is what they're debating.
I can definitely see them going Hidden 2 here.
Yeah, you know, of course, it is a really tough decision because, you know, Brazil, they played decent on the earlier Hidden picks. Took one of the points. So do you go with that Hidden pick, or do you go with the mapper buff?
Yeah, I don't see UK choosing Double Time or Hard Rock in this situation, to be honest. Though they might prove us wrong.
We see now extra 2 minutes being thrown on the clock. Timeout.
So UK indeed needing that timeout. And we saw Mad H dipped out for a little bit. Don't know if he has to do something with his computer or something, but that could be the reason why they called timeout.
They're going to talk about it for another minute or so.
So, Dolan, theoretically, let's say Brazil wins this. Okay. What do they go into?
I feel like they have to go into the Hidden pick if it's available, if it's not what's picked. And if it is what's picked for some reason, then honestly, you could just go into Hard Rock or Double Time. I think whatever your team is feeling better on at the moment there, between those two is going to be your better option.
Oh yeah. And between Double Time and Hard Rock, I see them going Double Time more than Hard Rock.
Yeah, Double Time definitely went their way, and it's what the UK banned. And after careful consideration, they will go with Mixed Mod 1, the mapper buff, the JBH map.
Everybody in UK right now praying to the mapper JBH to give them that mapper buff.
And JBH saying, "This ain't on me. Why are you praying to me?
In fact, why are you praying to me to begin with?
I'm not even on the team.
I just make maps.
Why are you worried? I made this map. You know this. You're my friends." But it's going to be AR9, 3 minutes in length, just over. But don't let that star rating fool you. It's really going to come down to the Hard Rock gamers on this one.
JPH definitely makes some banger maps that are really good on all mods.
Yep. Interesting, we see Wither Lotus checking out.
Yeah,
So clearly, yeah. Clearly it's going to be stats good on the Hidden then. We're going to see Matt H probably on the Hard Rock and Zogoth on Nomad for the United Kingdom. Predominador will be taking on stats good on the Hidden most likely.
Konohana with Hard Rock and Eagler with Nomad, I would assume.
Yeah, that's the way they have it right now based on those slots. We're going to find out shortly. It looks like the timer has come to an end. Brazil are going to need 3 in a row or their World Cup run is over. See a last second sub. The Cooler checking out. Xnando coming in. Looking to take up that Nomad slot. Here we go, Elux.
Match point in favor of UK. I want to see the tiebreaker, Dolan. I want to see it.
Oh no, they messed up the slots.
Back to reading 2 halves of a book.
Yep.
Tragic.
Man.
I'll get my cross-eyedness ready. Oh man, they messed up the slots even more than the previous time.
Oh my goodness. Client.
The last time we only had one mod swapped up. Now they got 2.
So we're finally going to be getting into this one. Once again, it's going to be Xnando and Zogoth on your no mods. Konohana, Lucia, and Matt H on the Hard Rock. Predominador and Statskun on Hidden. Intro is pretty tame for the most part, but it's going to start to build here shortly.
Light accuracy drop from Statskun, so it's going to give a slight advantage to Brazil right now, but... And client issues right
Wow, right
the
before the
drop.
KI. Yeah, right before the drop. You gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
Nobody getting caught out just yet. Everyone looking good. First one
Ohana,
through.
first one to drop.
And
Xnando drop. Matt H.
Oh.
Statskun.
Down to Zogoth and Predominador just like that. And all these mods are weighted the same. All 3 players are weighted the same now. Hard Rock has not weighted more. But Matt H.
Konohana trades. Xnando drops. Zogoth drops. That is huge.
Predominador now with a chance for Brazil. Predominador will be putting in that score advantage as Xnando and Statskun trade.
And we're back to the slow part. And it's not the slow part in the beginning, it's the slow part after all the excitement that you want to be extra careful on.
It's only about
As
40K.
we see Matt H there dropping.
Matt H really not having a good time on this one. And that's going to increase that lead to around 60K now for Brazil.
As the song says, I won't let it die. Brazil not wanting their CWC run to die here. Predominador still holding on.
Matt H really struggling for the United Kingdom now on this Hard Rock. And Brazil looking as if they're going to get the
Matt H
breakpoint
dropping
they
again.
desire.
It's over 100,000, Dolan.
Yeah, the UK would need Brazil to essentially fall apart right now to have any chance of coming back into this one. And Brazil showing no signs.
Zogoth drops, and Brazil has one more map to go to force the tiebreaker.
They're going to get another pick here in this match.
Oh, Predominador drops at the end. There's going to be no full combo from them.
It does not matter. They have put in enough score advantage to hold on to this one to the end. 5-4. Brazil will have the last pick of the match coming up next, and a potential tiebreaker awaits us.
Matt H struggling there, only 767,000 points, significantly far behind the other lowest score for Brazil, Xnando, 850,000. So almost 100,000 difference between the both players here.
Now we'll see if Brazil end up calling their timeout. Would not be surprised to see it. They have the last pick of the match.
So do they go that hidden too since it didn't get picked? Predominator is definitely feeling their hidden right now.
Yeah.
As we just saw, they are definitely feeling hidden. Though, how is the rest of Brazil feeling?
Absolutely, yeah, that's the big question, right? And they've got multiple different ways they can take this. They can go double time, hard rock, or hidden. So really would not be surprised at all to see a timeout coming from Brazil so they could talk over those options, but they may know exactly what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think anybody would blame Brazil for taking a timeout here. Yeah. If they don't go hidden too, my guess is DT1.
Man, it's quite the conundrum. It all depends on what mod they're feeling the most.
So they also could see how Matt H did with with that mix mod how he did with Hard Rock and decided to choose HR1 or HR2. Ooh,
It is going to be Hard Rock 1.
It is going to be Hard Rock 1. Let's go. Presumably seeing how Mad H struggled on Hard Rock that last pick, and they're wanting to take advantage of it.
Attacking that perceived weakness.
And it wasn't just Mad H who wasn't having a fun time with Hard Rock. We saw earlier on Mixed Mod 2, where Lotus on the side of EK wasn't having a fun time with Hard Rock as well.
Well, all right, Brazil banking their World Cup hopes on this pick here. The Dave map, Absolute Castaway. Zogoth checking in for the United Kingdom. He'll be joined by Mad H and Withered Lotus. They'll be opposed by Xnando, Konohana Lucia, and Predominador for Brazil. We'll see if we get our second tiebreaker of the World Cup. Or will the United Kingdom be able to close this one out here? It's been a series of breakpoints in the back half of this match.
Definitely. United Kingdom found themselves up 4-1 earlier in the match, and Brazil has just went on a 3-0, almost a 3-0 run. After that, United Kingdom only fighting 1 point.
And now just waiting for the start command. Looks like Brazil getting their roster set.
I am really curious to see how players are going to do under this in this situation. A longer than normal Hard Rock map, mapped by Dave, with pressure added on.
Yeah, it's quite the situation, not the ideal one. And there is the start command. Round number 10 getting underway. Will it be the last one, or will we have another tiebreaker in store to round out the weekend?
Predominator choosing that hidden mod to go along with Hard Rock. No surprise there. Known for setting several hidden Hard Rock scores, hidden double time scores.
And just came off an absolute monster of a hidden score too, so that doesn't surprise me at all to see hidden on top of the Hard Rock for Predominator. We'll find an early miss, but hey, if Predominator can get in a rhythm like the last map, we might be seeing a tiebreaker. Well, all right.
Konohana dropping. So, still pretty early in the map though. So really early.
A clean launch for the UK here. The past 3 points have all been break points.
Predominator and Sogoth trading misses there though. Xnando dropping, and right now it's looking like the Hard Rock 1 pick might be backfiring for Brazil.
Yeah, it's all the struggles on the side of Brazil. Mad H and Withered Lotus, who were struggling on the early Mixed Mod Hard Rock runs, are now coming to life here. Zogoth dropping is going to be the only thing to keep Brazil somewhat in it. We're already a quarter way through.
At H dropping a lot. Lotus dropping. And there we go. There's the struggles with Hard Rock we were talking about earlier.
Yep, and now Brazil starting to settle in, get into a rhythm here.
A third of the map through. Zogoth dropped, and that's why we said those early misses from Brazil were early enough to not overall matter.
Oh, and now Mad H, the United Kingdom, falling apart here. Brazil taking over the score advantage near the halfway mark. They've got a massive combo advantage, but there's a double miss that the United Kingdom crucially needed to stay alive.
Konohana still with that combo, though, keeping them in it. But it's going to go over in favor of the UK here. And there it is. Zogoth dropping, so
my goodness.
Hot potato.
These two teams have been keeping the scoreboard perpetually in the middle of this match somehow. Mad H going down. Xnando trades. As we say that, another trade. These teams, absolutely crazy. Final third of the map left.
Xnando dropping again, so slight advantage to UK right now, if very little.
Yeah, it's a slight combo advantage, as you said, for the United Kingdom. Konohana Lucia, though, is really holding the Brits at bay here. with that massive score coming into the final quarter.
That Ancient So got double miss.
Oh,
And
now
that advantage is huge for Brazil. Xnando trades one of them.
Absolutely massive.
And Mad H drops before the break. Brazil knows they have the lead. They know they just have to maintain for tiebreakers.
Oh, Wizard and Matt go down.
Konohana drops.
And we might be seeing a tiebreaker here. Predominator, the only combo left on the board.
Konohana dropping his teammate Predominator right there to cushion the blow. So got trading. The Brazilians are coming. You hear the British are coming. The
As long as
Brazilians.
Predominator holds, Brazil are fine here, despite that miss from Xnando. It would have to come soon.
Back-to-back tiebreakers. We're going to
Wait.
see back-to-back tiebreakers.
It's still, that score bar is going to the right, but Predominator holding on is going to save the United Kingdom. Brazil must hold to the end. They do.
They hold back-to-back tiebreakers stolen. Here
Wow.
we go.
It
Back-to-back
happened.
tiebreaker hype.
It happened.
Said it earlier when we jumped into the match that the points were looking back and forth that had the potential to go the distance. UK finding themselves up 4-1. Brazil coming back, saying no, our CWC run is not dead, forcing the tiebreaker.
Coming back from a 4-1 deficit. Brazil have sent this one to tiebreak, and now the pressure is all on the United Kingdom. They had a 4-1 lead, and now they're playing the tiebreaker.
The Brazilians have arrived. Just like Paul Revere announced to the Americans way back when. We have
really
announced the
stretching these
arrival of
puns.
the Brazilians. Hey, you got to stretch for the puns.
Well, all right. So we're going to run back the tiebreaker once again. No substitutions. And it looks like they're going to jump right into it.
And Dolan, is it a pun if you don't stretch and try to force it? Is it really a pun?
Yeah.
You always gotta stretch and force the puns. That's what makes them puns.
Well, here we go. Players getting set, doing their pre-tiebreaker rituals.
Xnando, Konohana, and A Cooler for Brazil. Mad H, Withered Lotus, and Sogoth for UK.
Looks as if these are going to be the 6 players to determine the fate of 2 nations here. And indeed, it will be so. Start command in for the last time. In the round of 16. We'll get them synced up and loaded up. No one going to be taking any hidden here. Probably the smart choice.
We didn't see any players taking hidden on the last tiebreaker either.
Well, it all comes down to this. Winner of this map gets a date with Australia. The loser goes home with nothing.
A Cooler still has maintaining that combo, but found quite a few accuracy drops on some of those sliders. Possibly just nerves. I know how that gets. Hands start feeling like cement, especially in a tiebreaker situation like this.
So far, so good for all 6 of our players. As we get into the first key eye coming soon, Xnando will find the opening miss of this tiebreak for Brazil.
Mad H and A Cooler tripping up there by those hyperdash left rights.
So it's a slight advantage for the United Kingdom as Zogoth goes down. Withered
Sogoth
Lotus.
drops on that slider. Sogoth drops again.
Withered Lotus against Konohana Lucio right now.
A Cooler, Sogoth, Mad H, all trading misses. So it is slight advantage Brazil right now.
Well, it's actually going to be slight advantage UK, it looks like. about 10K. They're somehow holding them off. But Brazil has that higher supporting combo, should be able to overturn it, but Matt H is going to be going down. Traded by Cooler, Zogoth as well. Oh, they're triple miss there.
But Wither Lotus and Konohana for trading. X-Nando is there in the perfect spot to cushion his teammates from that break.
Brazil in the lead. Third of the map gone. It's still anyone's game. It's only 10K.
X-Nando drops, and that is huge for the UK.
It's going to keep him in it.
X-Nando dropping again.
Approaching that halfway mark. Now it's about 10,000 in favor of the United Kingdom.
Zogoth, X-Nando trading there. Equally dropping.
Looking good for the United Kingdom here. Matt H is going to go down low. Neither team can pull away. Can't seem to do it. Only halfway through.
Matt H dropping, equally trading.
Every miss has been traded. X-Nando and Konohana, Lucia going down.
Matt H trading one of those, but Wither Lotus and Zogoth have combo.
This is not good news for Brazil. Even though Zogoth goes down, Wither Lotus now is the one doing damage.
Only a little bit over halfway through the map. It is not done yet. It can go either way still.
I mean, the United Kingdom had to fight tooth and nail for this, and they've only opened a gap of about 20K. Matt H, Zogoth, and a Cooler going down. That'll favor Brazil slightly.
All getting tripped up on that little wiggle slider.
Withered Lotus is holding things down for the United Kingdom. A Cooler now struggling.
Zogoth dropping there. Wither Lotus still going strong. 1,200 and climbing.
It's 30K in favor of the United Kingdom. Final quarter of the map. X-Nando and a Cooler go.
Wither Lotus goes. The mountain has finally toppled.
Yes, but they only have Konohana Lucia left standing, and Matt H has half of that combo negated. So it's going to be a
30K.
slow comeback for Brazil. They're going to have to absolutely dominate this last half of the tiebreak here, this last quarter.
30K, it's possible. Anything is possible right now, Dolan.
Indeed, it is still very much winnable for Brazil, but a Cooler's miss is not going to help Brazil. Konohana Lucia also going down.
And that is huge.
Things are starting to look bleak for Brazil. Matt H and Zogoth missing. Going to keep a minute, but it's Wither Lotus.
Yeah, Brazil has no players there to counteract Wither Lotus right now. Their closest is Konohana, and that's about 200 combo behind.
The United Kingdom pulling ahead in the clutch time when it's needed the most. They just have to put this one away.
Matt H equally trading, and there has to be a triple miss on UK if Brazil wants to come back at this point.
Yeah,
and
it's going to take a meltdown. It's 80-90K in favor of the United Kingdom. Brazil, what a brilliant match they played. Almost got the 4-1 comeback. But the UK are going to fend off the mighty charge from the Brazilians and eliminate them from the World Cup. The United Kingdom win it 6-5 in tiebreak. From start to finish, an absolutely entertaining match.
Wither Lotus with a 5 miss.
Absolutely clutch.
Being the mountain
Prince.
team.
Withered Lotus, undoubtedly the MVP of this matchup for the United Kingdom. Save them from a fate that they didn't think they'd be anywhere near at the start of the match with that 4-1 lead.
Definitely. Konohana just trying their hardest, but they can only do so much. They are but one person on a 3-man team.
And credit to Brazil for digging their heels in when they were down 4-1, not giving up, sending it to tiebreak. But the United Kingdom, will come away with the victory today. They will live to see another map pool in this tournament, and they have a date with Australia next weekend. There are your winners. Unfortunately for Brazil, we're going to be saying goodbye to them. They put up 2 really good matches.
They really did.
They lost 5-3 to Poland in the round of 32, and then losing here 6-5 to the United Kingdom. So they at least had some excitement in their World Cup venture. Deluxe, we are out of matches for the weekend.
We are. And
you know what that means.
Tiebreakers, too.
I know. We're so lucky. We got all the tiebreakers. But that's going to do it for the round of 16 for the Catch World Cup. The quarterfinals are set. We have some exciting matches coming up. The winner's bracket. Every single match looks phenomenal. USA, Mexico, Chile, Philippines, South Korea, Poland, Canada, Italy. But Elux, they need a map pool to play on.
They do need a map pool to play on indeed. And what better than to get some casters who are extremely knowledgeable and well known in the mapping community here with us.
Oh man, and they've joined the wrong. You know, they had a chance to time that, and
they had a
really
chance,
clue, but they just
really
clicked the wrong VC. Oh my goodness, the misplay from Snow Leopard and Connor. Unbelievable, but that's who we're going to be turning it over to for this map pool showcase. Whenever they get ready and they're set, they'll take you through it. Elux, we have been through 22 rounds of action, my guy.
For real. Saw a couple of possible upsets, saw a couple scares, a couple excitements. Overall, this tournament's turning out pretty nice.
Yeah, the stage is set for the quarterfinals. They just need a map pool, and that's what you guys are going to get coming up shortly. That's going to do it for us for now. Another exciting match in the books. The United Kingdom win it 6-5 over Brazil. We'll get your map pool showcase for the quarterfinals coming up next when we return.